Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a Christmas tag just to celebrate the season, talk about some of my favorite things, and tag some other people who are YouTubers who I think should also do this tag. So let's get into it because this is a long list. I got this tag from I don't even know where, online. I have my sparkly headband on that I got over Thanksgiving, and I will leave a link to it below if you'd like to get it yourself. I believe it's on Amazon Prime today, so if you really want it for Christmas, I think you should still be able to get it. And it's really cute, and it's actually not that uncomfortable, so consider it. It looks cute, but it does make your head look like 2 times like taller than it is, which makes me kind of feel like a cone head, but that's okay. Okay, so number 1 is use one noise to describe how excited you are for Christmas. I think the one noise would be like, huh? It's like cautiously excited, not sure how it's gonna go. Hopeful though, hopeful that it will go well, but there's like a little bit of a, like an up at the end, like a question. Number 2 is what is the best present you've ever received? So this is hard because I've received a lot of good presents. The one present that made me really sob was my best friend and my roommate in college got me a Mary Lambert like artwork, which is like typography of her song Body Love, which is where this tattoo is from, and that's on my wall right there. That made me like sob. But other highlights would be when I was in the 5th grade, my parents bought me a camcorder, and that was kind of my first like dive into doing video stuff, and obviously I've stuck with it because I still do it today, but that was like a very special gift, and one that is probably one of like the most important gifts of my life. But the Mary Lambert picture, that was like one of the most like emotional gifts of my life. What is the worst present you've ever received? I don't know, people are usually pretty good at getting me presents. I know it though. The worst present I ever received was from my first boyfriend. Sorry, first boyfriend. But that might have been like the worst Christmas of my life. He was supposed to come to my house on Christmas Eve and like said he could, but then like never did. But he did come like for 5 seconds to give me my gift, and it wasn't wrapped, and it was this like hat from Claire's. It was like a warm weather hat with like the tassels, and it was black, and it had like a glitter like cat face on it, and I was like, this is so not me. That was the worst gift I received, partly because of the circumstances, but the gift itself was also like a little bit off the mark. I appreciate the thought, but that was a bad Christmas. As a kid, did a sibling ever receive a present that you wished was for you? Yes, definitely. So I have a younger brother, and there was one year where we got Game Boy Colors. That was like the big thing that year, was Game Boy Colors, and I got a purple, like a plain purple Game Boy Color, and he got a Pokemon themed Game Boy Color that was like gold and had Pikachu on it, and I was so jealous because mine was just plain purple and his was Pikachu. And obviously I haven't ever forgotten it because I'm talking about it right now. But yeah, that was one thing I was like, I would have happily had a Pikachu. Like, they could have gotten us the same one and I would have been fine. It was like, why'd they have to get me purple? It's like, I'm a girl. Anyway, I'm not mad about it anymore, I guess. Sing a line from your favorite Christmas song. I love so many Christmas songs, but I think my favorite is I really can't stay, baby, it's cold outside. I've got to go away, baby, it's cold outside. This evening has been so very nice. I like that one. My like life goal is to have someone do a duet with me on that. Hasn't happened yet. Maybe next year. Name a reindeer. There's so many. I'm gonna say, my first thought was Cupid, so I'll name Cupid. But Comet's also very good. And so is Blitzen. What? The next question is, what is your favorite thing about Christmas? My favorite thing about Christmas is one of my favorite things is just that everyone is encouraged to be a little kinder and a little more patient, and a little more forgiving with other people, which is an attitude that I try to express all year round, but some people really only express it this time of year. So that's one thing I like. And I also like just how everything is decorated. I love that things have a little more sparkle. Everyday things are kind of jazzed up with lights or wreaths or things. And I love spending time with my friends and family, more so than I would if this were not a big holiday month. When do you start getting excited for Christmas? Okay, well, if you're on my, if you're new here, I love autumn and fall. So to give you some insight, I will start getting excited about autumn and fall in July, sometimes June. So I usually get excited for Christmas. This year hasn't been that bad, but in the past, I've gotten excited about Christmas in September. So I usually get excited for Christmas in September, October. This year it was definitely more October because I was kind of like coping with the fact that Halloween was over. So I was like, let's talk about Christmas. So yeah, I started getting excited about 2 or 3 months before. Because I'm weird and that's me. Do you use advent calendars? I used to when I was younger. I love advent calendars. That's one thing that I'm like always secretly wish someone is going to give to me on the 1st of December as like a fun present, but no one ever does. In the past I've bought myself like chocolate ones, but I actually prefer ones that are like candles or makeup or like body stuff. Like I don't want a piece of chocolate every day. I just don't like plain chocolate that much. If there's a Reese's one, sign me up immediately. But yeah, so I love advent calendars, and like in like the list of things I want in a future partner, like getting me an advent calendar every year is in that list. So take note. Recite one line from your favorite holiday movie. This is hard. Okay, this is I'm gonna have to explain this. Okay, here it is. Merry Christmas, Billy. That's not gonna make sense to anyone. Oh my god, I'm leaking a little bit. So my favorite Christmas movie, which I made a list of, and I will post that in the links below or in a card above, is Annabelle's Wish, which is a wonderful little cartoon about a very selfless cow. And I love it. Share a funny Christmas memory. One of my funniest Christmas memories is actually an August Christmas memory. So like I said, I get really excited about Christmas too far in advance, and this has been going on for a long time. So I think when I was in the 6th grade, I was bored in August because it was still summer vacation and I was looking for things to do, and I spent a lot of time on the computer. But this is really before like I got into like IMing or like internet stuff. So I just made like PowerPoints of our past vacations, and just like stuff on like the computer itself. So I typed up letters from Santa to me, my younger brother, and my friend whose house I knew we'd be at on Christmas Eve. So I typed them up in like red and green and like from the desk of Santa, like truly went in on this. And I saved them in like a secret folder, and then on like around Christmas I printed them out, folded them up, put them in my brother's stocking, my stocking, and my friend's stocking at her house. And the morning of Christmas, I like pretended that I had no idea what was happening, and like, wow, a letter from Santa. Like the biggest, weirdest Christmas prank on my parents. And like, I still wonder today, I don't know if I ever told them that I did it, but I wonder if they remember it, if they were like, for a second, if they were like, is Santa real? I have to ask them about that. Yeah, that was one of my funniest Christmas memories. It was like, you're pranked. Talk us through your typical Christmas day. Typical Christmas day is wake up now, thankfully around maybe like 7 or 8, and it's usually just me and my mom at that point. So I'll open my stocking, have my coffee. I usually make breakfast for everyone, so I will put that in the oven. And then the rest of my family gets up and I'll open stockings first before you open any presents, because that's what you have to do apparently. And we just sit and open presents until my brother and my sister-in-law and my nieces come over, and then we'll eat dinner, and then they'll open their presents. And sometimes they leave to go visit their dad, my brother's dad. We have different dads. And then usually you just hang out one year to see a movie. It's kind of like a grab bag at that point, like play games, do this. It kind of all depends on what the mood is. But yeah, that's our typical Christmas day in my household, which you will see in my Vlogmas, and you can see last year's Vlogmas too. Do you have any Christmas traditions? One actually really important tradition is every Saturday before Christmas, my dad and I will go to our old town where we used to live when I was very little, and there was this inn called the Castleman Inn. It's in Grantsville, Maryland, and they have a like really low-key, like very cheap breakfast buffet every Saturday, and it's run by all these like little Mennonite ladies, and it's really delicious. And it's very like cozy up there, and like there's a big fire, and it's really nice. So that's one of my favorite Christmas traditions that I hope to do, like probably, I mean, for the rest of my life, as long as that building is there. So that'll be a nice thing to do with like my kids, if it's still there when my kids are around, which that's not in the plan anytime soon. The last question is pictures with Santa, yay or nay? As an adult, nay. I don't want to sit on any man's lap ever for the rest of my life. But I think with kids it's cute, but also like I would just be like super aware of like if my kid was uncomfortable, because I would never want to make my kid uncomfortable or afraid of Santa. All right, well that is all I have to share today. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Who shall I tag? Oh, I'm going to tag Comfy Fat. I'm going to tag Fat Girl Flow, Rosie Beam. That's 3. Who else do I follow? I have to look. Ooh, I'm gonna tag Elise from Ready to Stare. That's 4. And I'm gonna tag Margot Meany. That's 5. Okay, great, that's it. Hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, leave a comment below to your answer of any of these questions. Remember to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and ring the notification bell so you always know when I post a new video. You can also follow me on my social media, which is on the screen now and in the description box below. You can also sign up for my email newsletters. I'll leave the link to that below. I'm sending one every month, which is a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, what my favorite things are, a little extra picture of Mao that no one else gets to see. So yeah, sign up for those if you like. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's all I have to say. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful holiday, and I will see you next time. Bye. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.